Welcome to All Israel Debates, where we explore the complex conversations currently shaping Israeli society. I'm Kayla Sprague, here at the Supreme Court in Jerusalem, and we're diving into one of the most controversial cases that has captured the nation's attention: the arrest of Eli Feldstein, former Netanyahu advisor, for allegedly leaking classified documents about the Hamas hostage negotiations. This case has sent shockwaves throughout Israel. In November 2024, authorities arrested Feldstein along with a military intelligence non-commissioned officer for allegedly transmitting secret information, an offense that carries a potential life sentence. But this isn't just about a document leak. This case represents a crucial moment in Israel's ongoing debate about the relationship between Netanyahu's government and state institutions. So where does this story begin? It begins with a classified document about Hamas's hostage negotiation strategy, allegedly extracted by a junior military intelligence officer, a non-commissioned NCO officer serving in the IDF's intelligence unit, and sent to Feldstein in June 2024. After Hamas killed 6 Israeli hostages in late August, Feldstein attempted to publish the information through Israeli media. When blocked by military censors, the document found its way to the German newspaper Bild through Netanyahu's team, prompting an investigation that would eventually lead to these arrests. What makes this case particularly fascinating isn't just its legal implications, but how it perfectly illustrates the deep divide in Israeli society. Let's explore the various perspectives across the political spectrum here in Israel. At the forefront, we have Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his supporters, who view this case as clear evidence of what they call deep state persecution. Netanyahu addressed this in a 9-minute video response, pointing to numerous classified leaks throughout the war that went uninvestigated. As he put it, only here suddenly they investigate. And not just investigate, but accompany it with bombastic headlines about document forgery in the Prime Minister's office. The treatment of Feldstein himself has become a major rallying point for Netanyahu's supporters. To understand the controversy, let me explain. Feldstein was arrested and detained by Shin Bet, Israel's internal security agency, the equivalent to America's FBI or Britain's MI5. This powerful organization, also known as Shabak, is responsible for counterterrorism, counterintelligence, and protecting Israel's state security. Feldstein was held in their high-security facility, nicknamed the Spacecraft, a detention center typically used for interrogating terrorism suspects. A member of the Knesset, Simcha Rodman, after visiting Feldstein there, emerged visibly shaken. What particularly outraged Netanyahu's supporters was that Feldstein, a Haredi ultra-Orthodox former advisor of the Prime Minister, was subjected to what they consider to be extreme measures. Special Operations Unit agents in masks conducted night raids to arrest him, and he was held for 9 days without access to legal counsel under special security provisions, and was even placed on suicide watch after showing signs of severe distress. But there's another side to this story. For Netanyahu's opponents, the Feldstein case represents something far more troubling. What they see is a systematic erosion of democratic institutions. They point to several concerning facts. The document was rejected by the military censor as potentially damaging to national security. Yet instead of respecting this decision, Netanyahu's office allegedly circumvented it through the foreign media. As prominent journalist Ben Caspit articulates, if the document was so crucial, why sit on it from June until September? The answer is clear. It only became important on August 31st, when 6 hostages were murdered in Gaza and Netanyahu's office desperately needed something to stem the tide of public anger. The fact that this document reached Bild, a German newspaper known for its close relationship with Netanyahu's media team, raises particular concerns. As Feldstein's attorney Oded Savarai stated in a television interview, Feldstein didn't act alone. He provided consulting services in the Prime Minister's office. If there are complaints, direct them there. This statement has become the focal point in the debate with Netanyahu's opponents, seeing it as confirmation of systemic action rather than individual initiative. The institutional concern runs even deeper, particularly after Netanyahu released a video defending Feldstein and attacking the investigation, claiming it was a politically motivated and comparing investigators' methods to those used against terrorists. This prompted former Shin Bet chief Yoram Cohen to make an unprecedented public statement. He said, "How can the prime minister say these things? He's the direct commander of the Shin Bet chief. What message does this send to thousands of employees when he casts doubt on their organization's head?" Netanyahu's supporters point to numerous classified leaks throughout the war that went uninvestigated, from sensitive war cabinet discussions to operational details to hostage negotiation strategies. They cite specific examples such as details from the October 11th security discussion in the Pit, Israel's most secure underground command center. Sensitive information about hostage negotiations leaked to the opposition-aligned newspaper Haaretz, and regular leaks from the security cabinet meetings to Channel 12, Channel 13 News, and others. What's particularly striking about this case is how the same sequence of events generates two completely opposite yet internally consistent narratives. For Netanyahu supporters, every detail confirms their belief in institutional persecution. For his opponents, these same details prove their concerns about erosion of democratic safeguards. The timeline itself is also revealing. In June 2024, a military intelligence NCO allegedly extracted classified documents about Hamas's hostage negotiation strategy and sent them to Feldstein. After Hamas killed 6 Israeli hostages in late August, Feldstein attempted the publication through Israeli media first, but was blocked by the military censor. Working with Netanyahu's team, they arranged publication in the German newspaper Bild. After publication, fellow advisor Ulrich messaged, "The boss is happy." This case raises fundamental questions about power in Israeli democracy. How should we balance elected leadership with state institutions? When does communication from the Prime Minister's office become a security concern? These aren't just academic questions, they're at the heart of Israel's current struggles. The debate also touches on deeper issues within Israeli society. Feldstein's background as a Haredi man moved from Torah study to military service to public office made him a symbol of ultra-Orthodox integration into Israeli society. For many, seeing him treated worse than terrorists for what they view as serving in his elected leadership role strikes a particularly painful chord. As we conclude today's discussion, it's clear that the Feldstein case isn't just about a leaked document. It's a mirror reflecting society's deepening political divisions. Each side sees what it expects to see, interpreting events through their existing political framework. Thank you for watching All Israel Debates. For more Israel-related content, follow us on allisrael.com. And please remember to subscribe to this channel for continuous updates. I'm Kayla Sprague, and we'll see you next time.